work. Just don't bring up to my table all that paperwork. I got better chances gambling with the lotto than the bitch. Only when I change clothes be the time that I switch. Double life for 25, doing time up in the pen. I'm the teacher, call me mister, got assignments for a bitch. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Just don't bring up to my table all that paperwork, that paperwork.
That paperwork be talking, I don't like what I be peeping. Motherfuckers dropping dimes, but they be lying when you see them. Talking about they was a man, sitting up in county. They don't know the word up on the street, just hit him when you found him. I be striking through the town like a matchstick, burning through the streets like some matches. Passing all the hoes, no bad bitches. Pulled up to the homies on the block like what's happening. Running through these dollars till I pass out. No front on the work, you better cash out. If you want that bullshit, better mash out. We ain't smoking on that Uncle Bobby, take that trash
I got
out.
better chances gambling with the lotto than the bitch. Only when I change clothes be the time that I switch. Double life for 25, doing time up in the pen. I'm the teacher, call me mister, got assignments for a bitch. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Just don't bring up to my table all that paperwork.
YP on the beat. I show love and gay love, I never got it back. Flames on my face, but the talk behind my back. Fake love. YP on the beat.
I got better chances gambling with the lotto than a bitch. Only when I change clothes be the time that I switch. Double life for 25, doing time up in the pen. I'm the teacher, call me mister, got assignments for a bitch. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Just don't bring up to my table all that paperwork. I got better chances gambling with the lotto than the bitch. Only when I change clothes be the time that I switch. Double life for 25, doing time up in the pen. I'm the teacher, call me mister, got assignments for a bitch. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Just don't bring up to my table all that paperwork, that paperwork.
That paperwork be talking, I don't like what I be peeping. Motherfuckers dropping dimes, but they be lying when you see them. Talking about they was a man, sitting up in county. They don't know the word up on the street, just hit him when you found him. I be striking through the town like a matchstick, burning through the streets like some matches. Passing all the hoes, no bad bitches. Pulled up to the homies on the block like what's happening. Running through these dollars till I pass out. No front on the work, you better cash out. If you want that bullshit, better mash out. We ain't smoking on that Uncle Bobby, take that trash
I got
out.
better chances gambling with the lotto than a bitch. Only when I change clothes be the time that I switch. Double life for 25, doing time up in the pen. I'm the teacher, call me mister, got assignments for a bitch. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Ayy, fuck nigga, do your homework. Just don't bring up to my table all that paperwork.
YP on the beat. I show love and gay love, I never got it back. Flames on my face, but the talk behind my back. Fake love coming from these fake thugs. She's getting money, but some movies why they hate us. I done show love and gay love, I never got it back. Flames on my face, but the talk behind my back. Fake love coming from these fake thugs. She's getting money, but some movies why they hate us. I done show love to folks, but they never showed it back. That's why I talk a lot of shit and I never hold it back. I done fronted on some work and they never paid it off. Had to catch them in the wind, had to break their ass off. Like, how to cut some people off, they was a waste of time. And you can do that on your clock, but you ain't wasting mine. Time is precious, I ain't trying to waste a minute of it. All that bullshit you want, dog, I've been above it. There's levels to this shit and you still in beginner mode. Oh, you're hungry, waiting
keep receipts. If you ain't notice how I'm coming, that's for sure, it's for the money. Beef over bread, so I had to make the cheese. I'm taking cash, credit, debit, baby. And if you love me, we gon' keep that separate. Cause by my funds, I hate the present. Don't instigate a situation to get your ass whooped. I get love on them corners of the ab, I for sure jerk. Knock the bitch down the road, yeah, that ride took. The bitch nowhere fast, that's in my book. No, I'm scheming, see just eyes identify, look. Fake friends, fake love, fake
I
backwoods.
show love and gay love and never got it back. Friends in my face, but they talk behind my back. Fake love coming from these fake thugs. See us getting money, but some more, that's why they hate us. I done show love and gay love and never got it back. Friends in my face, but they talk behind my back. Fake love coming from these fake thugs. See us getting money, but some more, that's why they hate us. Yeah.
It helps when you turn the mic on. So, like I was saying, there's Gonzo with the looking glass. Hey, I be messing up sometimes. Player mess up too. All right, so we're trying something new tonight, and this is the first time I'm broadcasting actually on 2 channels right now. I'm broadcasting off of the Looking Glass, what you guys are looking at, and also from Bank's makeshift page or whatever he likes to call that shack of a page.
So I might look like Bin Laden, but I don't be inside of his cave, man.
So there's gonna be some random questions or something off top because they're coming from 2 different directions. All right, so some of you guys might be like, where's this coming from? But that's what that is. So without further ado, we were just listening to, what was that? Go ahead, babe. You talk about that. That was, you know,
Vibe EP, September 25th is pre-orders. September 8th is pre-orders. 25th of this month.
I thought you said.
Oh wait, damn. Hey, that's what happens when I smoke too much weed, man. Next month on the 8th, the album drops. Let's just put it that way. Pre-orders, I believe it's 25th.
You said like 2 days from now.
Yeah.
He just sat here like he was a girl picking out grapes last night trying to get this album in. It was ridiculous.
Man, I'm about to. Everybody's talking shit. Bank Laden, my dude YP on the beat. Right? Shout out my dude YP, man. He produced the whole fucking thing.
Hey, I will say this, YP. Hey, everywhere that album's been played, everybody's mentioned the mastering on it, the mixing and mastering on it. That is, we actually used it to tune my subs.
And it's basically a collaborative project. I mean, that's why I look at it. Between me, Jay Cash, 1600, and Pete. Cash just actually texted me and told me I'm ugly.
Well, I mean, he does know you well.
I think I'm rather handsome.
Hey, but you know what? Cash ain't got nothing to say until he actually makes it to Stockton. Because I've heard a lot from Cash. I've been to Cash house.
Right.
Many a time. I've extended the offer many a time, but that seems to fail.
Yeah, but yeah, it's to me, it's a collab project, man. That's why if you look at the cover, it's just the vibe. He actually made the album cover too.
And it's true. It goes with the album.
Yeah.
It goes with the album. But then again,
it's very mellow, man. It's very mellow hood shit, bro.
Mellow hood stuff. So let's talk about how mellow it was last night then.
Woo!
We'll just take it there. We'll just take it there.
What two? Am I gonna go full force?
Go ahead, let them know. You can tell them what happened. You can tell the whole story.
Well, we went to the biker club.
Oh yeah.
I felt like I was in Sons of Anarchy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was pretty dope.
Hey, shout out to Soul Brothers.
The homie Chad. Drank a little bit of Hennessy, and then we went to the strip club, and then the homie Big Mike put some of the new album rotation, and people was fucking with it. And
hey, old girl's making money.
Yeah, it wasn't named Brown Sugar.
I don't know. She was.
Hopefully, Brown Sugar put that in her regular rotation.
She was making it clap. That's her name. Her name was Make It Clap.
Yeah, so it was cool, man. I felt bad. I was talking about on Snapchat earlier the chick with the big, the real smart looking girl. She had the incision.
Done it all. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, man, she fucking pulled one of these numbers and You could see the incisions under her boob where she got her fake tits, and I felt bad for her.
Well, I
She
mean,
was making money though.
hey, they had to get the attention in somewhere else than trying to kill each other.
Hey, it's Stockton. You might find a stripper with a wounded kneecap out here.
Hey, yeah. You never know what you roll into. We rolled up and they was falling out the door fighting.
Yeah, it was thumping. Yeah, we pulled up. Motherfucker started thumping. I thought somebody was gonna get shot, man.
Hey, the rest of the night was good though.
Yeah,
We was ignorant enough to stay.
It was definitely fun, man. So, but yeah, no, but shout out to Big Mike, man. Deja Vu, and at Fast. He's got my stuff in rotation. I had to call Pete today and tell him, like, dude, this chick was shaking her ass to Faded, bro. He was rather happy, I believe. I hope he was. I'm pretty sure he was. But nah, shout out my dudes P. YP and ugly ass J Cash. My brothers.
Yo, hey, what? Have I met YP? I know I've
We
been.
met YP briefly, I believe.
Hey, my memory's terrible. Y'all know this. I forget what I went into the next room for. So.
He said, shout out Brown Sugar. P, I'm going to tell her when I go back because I've got to go back. I might go slide through the night.
Oh, no.
I never know. I get him for free, though. Homie's the DJ.
What's going on? Hey, for those of you guys that don't know, this is Kuzzn Bank. I just had some more people tune in. We're going to play his new album. He's got a new album dropping. Pre-orders come out in 2 days. Album drops in about a week or so,
Right.
roughly.
You know what? Actually, it's crazy, too. YP's got an album, I believe YP and Cash, they got an album called Richmond Standard that's dropping on the 30th.
Hey,
So while we got this one, they got a whole nother one dropping. And then my boy Ether, he's dropping two here pretty soon also. He's dropping a mixtape.
with all the people making comments and stuff about the mix and match, you should drop links on how to get a hold of them, you know what I mean?
YP on the
For
beat,
future week.
I believe it's yponthebeat@gmail.com. If you want to do some work with him, please don't come empty-handed because you will get stiff-armed like a second-string fucking DB.
Hey, and that's the
on
ridiculous
40-yard
part.
line going into the end zone.
Everybody wants something for free, but everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to get rich off it, but they don't want to pay nothing for
Hey,
it.
Fred,
They don't put into it.
don't fucking come at P on some bullshit. He'll Al Bundy your ass. This far away, he's stiff-arm the shit out you.
It's your craft, you know what I mean? And he's good at it. Obviously, there's been a lot of comments on it. So I mean, I don't know. If you want, we could take it to one of the tracks right now and let it go and then see what
Man,
happens.
fucking play Faded, man. Faded seems to be one of
Faded?
people's favorite ones.
Hey, this is the one they was clapping to last
Yeah,
night in the club. It was going damn.
Hey, the turban, saying turban, it's hot as shit out here. So I got an old T-shirt with water on it, man. I know I look like Bin Laden, man.
Hey, you looked like Cave earlier when the lights was down, so we had to turn lights on just for
This
safety.
shit is gonna be cut pretty soon. I'm getting rid of this beard. I've been talking about it for about 2 weeks, and it's gone.
All right, here we go. Here is Faded off you guys' new album. I'm gonna go this one.
Sounds a little slow from the head. You didn't shoot fast.
Every day I been coming through the town, I been pouring on loud, I been high than a motherfucker. And I ain't never coming down, I been coming through the town, I been pouring on loud, I been high than a motherfucker. And I ain't never coming down, I been blowing on loud, being high than a motherfucker, never coming down, I been blowing on loud, being high than a motherfucker, never coming down, I used to blow me an ounce when I caught me a pound 15 for the flip, I used to bust a few rounds, used to bust a few knocks, every corner in the town, I done with a few grow ops, raided by the cops a couple times, I don't care, I done fucked off some work, but I always bounce back on the grind, I don't care, and I can show you where the kicks at, I can show you how to flip that, and I can show you how to mismatch, sell it to a nerd, they ain't never gonna get it back, and I was faded when I did that, and they hated that I did that, everybody pissed in, I don't give a damn, when I'm perking, I be kicked back, every day I been coming through the town, I been pouring on loud, I been high than a motherfucker, and I ain't never coming down, I been coming through the town, I been pouring on loud, I been high than a motherfucker, and I ain't never coming down, I been checks with the bundle and mindset I hustle to get it, just tell them I be. Never have needed no muscle, and if so, I work out the issue and iron the crease. Felony charges and FTA warrants, the police will tell you I'm on a come spree. Oh, that's your bitch and you think that we fucking, you ask her, I bet you she tell you probably turn a bad bitch pussy to my new hobby. Bet I make it rain in this motherfucker, ask you if you wanna see a dead body. Let's get it, show of hands in this motherfucker. Reach for the skies like I told you to freeze. Look at the back of this 20 on weed. Guys in the bushes on cushions, no seeds. High as these taxes, bitch, tell them I be. Every day I be roaming through the town, I been blowing on loud, I been high than a motherfucker. And I ain't never coming down, I be rolling through the town, I been blowing on loud, I been high than a motherfucker. And I ain't never coming down, I be.
Yes.
I gotta tell you, I like this. This album to me seems different from your rest because it's
mellow.
To
man.
me, it's more you.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
it's more. It's actually how you are. You know what I mean, not that your stuff isn't, but you don't party as much like that. You know what I mean? Like you're like me when we go out. We chill in the back. We ain't getting it all. You know what I mean?
I mean, if I'm out and about, I'm gonna function for sure. I'm gonna go crazy. You know, you can see me wild out.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But it's
Right.
not like an everyday thing.
Nah,
you know what I
nah,
mean?
nah.
And it's like this is more to me like how you are. You know what
Right,
I
on
mean?
the regular, yeah. That's what was dope too, because like I remember I've been talking. I was like, man, I want to do a project. We've been talking about it for a while, and I mean, me and Cash, we did the Kuzzn Bank Volume 2, but it wasn't fully produced by YP. So this one was like, P sat me down and he was like, all right, look, run through all these beats. Click on it if you like it. I'll let you know if it's been used or not. And that's how that whole thing started with that. And then it was just like, boom, dispersed it.
Yep. I like the whole feel of it. I like where you're just going with it. You're just like, yep, the album covers were simple. It's one of the pictures in rotation right now. It was on the front when we started.
Yeah, because I had a couple different ideas for the album cover, and then Pete threw me an idea. I think it was a Kanye West cover where it was kind of dimmed out. And then the night we were taking it was a fiasco. We were taking a picture. Somebody else was supposed to take a picture, and then we were like, all right, let's just do it. I was like, let's do it tonight. Let's make it as organic as possible. So we were just sitting there drinking and smoking. And then, yeah, Pete did the album work for it, man. Pete's dope, man. Like I say, he's a multitasker, man. He's definitely a multitasker. And then yesterday I was like getting it all. It was yesterday, the day before, I can't remember. But I'm like on the phone with him, like back and forth. And I know my bad, Pete. I know I probably irritated the shit at you. And he said, "What am I drinking?" Like, you know me, I'm drinking Rolling Rock. It's usually what I'm drinking.
Top of the line fine wine.
Top of the line.
Hey, but he is drinking that crystal. I give him that.
And it was beautiful, fine dining crystal glass. This shit came straight from the islands of Normandy. What is it?
You get him up out of Vallejo, and all of a sudden he think he got class or something.
You gotta be classy, man.
You ain't pinky up.
You gotta drink it from the chalice as such.
From the chalice. All right, hey yo, let's take care of this quick commercial break real quick. So we're gonna take commercial, and we'll come back with what song we come back with? We'll come back with something.
Let's see. I don't know. We're gonna surprise you. How about that?
We're gonna surprise ourselves.
We'll surprise you, and then we'll talk about it after it comes out. But everything we're gonna play is from the Vibe EP. Grab that motherfucker, man.
It's a hot little joint. Like it's mellow or something. I don't know. It's good barbecue music. You know what I mean? Just throw it on, chill, vibe out. Like you said.
Hey, Cash said we don't even drink like you, like Brad.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Cash again.
Hey,
I don't hear him.
Hey,
I don't hear him.
Hey, that's an inside joke, man. That's one of our homies. Like, man, I don't be drinking with you like that. He was every day, and I'm like. He was like, I don't be kicking it with you. I was like, bruh.
Ernie asked if he was drinking King Cobra. Nah, he ain't that classy. Come on, don't.
You know what, though? Hey, my homie Dave Smith, I don't know if he's watching, but my big homie Dave Smith from East Vallejo, that dude, you could bring him the most expensive beer in the world. He don't give a fuck. He wants to drink King Cobra. That's it. Like, that man's a G straight the fuck up.
There's something to be said about loyalty.
And he'll supply the whole party with everything. Food, smoke, drink. don't touch his King Cobra. You got plenty of other shit over
That's
there.
a simple person.
Don't touch
Yeah,
my
like,
fucking
hey,
King Cobra,
that's
man.
a simple request.
That's how he gets down, man. He's a cool motherfucker too, man. He taught me a lot of game, man.
But hey, you guys can't tell. We just here BS. And if you guys got any questions for Bank or for Cash, or you guys are both solo artists that work together, right?
Yeah, basically.
He's just basically the little brother that
That's
follows you around
that's
everywhere.
my fucking bro, man. Like we fuck with each other every fucking day.
Well, I didn't know if
we get
y'all.
tired to see. We probably get tired of seeing each other.
I mean, I didn't know if he was like your KC to your JoJo or something.
No. Now P and the white P and Cash, them motherfuckers like the YG and mustard in the bag for sure. Like, for real, the motherfuckers they throw out, like I said last time we had a talk, they do a fucking project every fucking month, man. And I just had to come do my little,
You gotta stay busy, gotta stay relevant,
man. And shit, they motherfuckers work, man.
All right, let's cut it. Let's take this commercial break. We'll be right back.
This flag isn't backwards. It's assaulting forward. Born was a nation of independence, who made the choice to make their lives and their families' lives better. Always moving forward, never retreating, never giving up. We carry on that tradition today. Fight on. Break through. Never quit. This flag isn't backwards. It's assaulting forward. We are grunt style, and this will defend.
You're listening to Veteran Radio Syndicate, brought to you by Alpha Outpost. Want the gift that keeps on giving every month that you actually want? Each month, you'll be receiving a box filled with gear that a true American patriot would want. Your first month, you'll be getting the everyday carry. It comes with a badass bag to hold all your gear. So head over to alphaoutpost.com today and grab America by the box.
Veterans a day commit suicide. 20 a day. Active Heroes, a 501c3 charity, is on a mission to end veteran suicide with peer mentors like you. For a $30 donation, you can become a trained and certified peer mentor to help heal local vets and their families. Join now and be listed on the Active Heroes resource map to connect with local veterans. Visit activeheroes.org to join and learn more.
Comes a time in a man's life that laughter becomes the best medicine. Visit the5b.com today and embrace the Bravo. Titty sprinkles.
Hey everyone, John Burke here. More and more these days we're seeing social justice warriors demand that we conform to their weak-minded way of thinking. Well, if you're like me, I get sick and tired of it. So at itagear.com, we are now running clothing that is so damn offensive, it'll send the little snowflakes running for their safe spaces and into the arms of their gender studies professors. So if you like practicing your First Amendment right by wearing offensive clothing, then ITA Gear is just what you're looking for. Let them burn flags, we can wear shirts that trigger them. Once again, that's itagear.com, veteran-owned and operated.
You're listening to Veteran Radio Syndicate on VetRS.com. The best in online radio.
There we go. Hey, I went to the wrong set. My bad. I got it set up on two different things. Hey, see what I'm doing, broadcast?
Everybody plays the fool sometimes.
I gotta say, I did not go to school for this, so I took like one.
Yeah, but what you doing though? But I this is pretty like I see, bro. I'm saying I watch a lot of like
Hey, it was all from the house too. Still got music playing right now. Hold on. I didn't even know it was up there.
Did it stop?
Yeah, it's the delay. I didn't even catch it for a second because there's a delay.
Again.
Hey, we said we was coming back with a new song anyways. We didn't say it was going to be one they hadn't just heard.
Well, what's the...
I don't know. We said we were going to surprise each other, so we're going to surprise everybody right now. Let's see.
Right.
We're going to add this one. You can call it on fly. MOB.
MOB. Are we about to play?
Yep. That's what's playing.
Basically, is it playing now? Am I still talking?
I got better chances scamming with the lotto than a bitch. Only when I change clothes, be the time that I switch. Double life at 25, doing time up in the
So
pen.
this is what we started to
Call me Mr. Got assignments for a bitch. Ayy, fuck, nigga, do your own work. Ayy.
Or maybe you did. Yeah, you actually did.
Yeah, that's what we started with.
So go to the one that
Fuck,
says
nigga,
art.
do your
Go to the one that says what?
Art.
Art?
Yeah, art. It's basically it was the P remixed the Art of Storytelling beat by Outkast. And yeah, I can't remember the life of me what the name of the song is. This is a dope ass song. But
The art right here. All right.
I'm down with it. It's called I'm Down with It.
Ayy, ayy. What we do? Niggas roaming through the town, bitch, I'm down with it. 40 caliber, 40 ounce, bitch, I'm down with it. There's some sharks in the water, don't drown in it. Keep the chopper for the line, all these snakes in it. Niggas roaming through the town, bitch, I'm down with it. 40 caliber, 40 ounce, bitch, I'm down with it. There's some sharks in the water, don't drown in it. Keep the chopper for the line, all these snakes in it. I keep it semi by the waist, that's some down denims. Not from bullet penetration, but he drowned in this. On blood, exit wounds like the traffic lanes. Came for top, got the top, I done splattered brains. I'm coming when I say I'm coming, I let loose in it. Red Bull don't taste the same without Grey Goose in it. Since day one, I've been a youth fitness. Now a grown ass man, I got tools for this. Built it from the bottom since a noose fitted. Never left my niggas hanging, bitch, I boost in this. Lift my niggas up, never sit us down. With all these sharks up in the water, you will probably drown. Niggas roaming through the town, bitch, I'm down with it. 40 caliber, 40 ounce, bitch, I'm down with it. There's some sharks in the water, don't drown in it. Keep the chopper for the line, all these snakes in it. Niggas roaming through the town, bitch, I'm down with it. 40 caliber, 40 ounce, bitch, I'm down with it. There's some sharks in the water, don't drown in it. Keep the chopper for the line, all these snakes in it. I ain't riding with the Glock, but my partner got it. I ain't looking for the drop, but my partner copy. All these sharks in the water, better watch your moves. Keep close attention to them, cause they watching you. If you're goofy in the game, it ain't a good look. Better take your ass to church and read the good book. Everybody ain't with it if it goes down. And when it goes down, you'll see who's a hoe now. Loyalty is a word I don't use loose. But nowadays your own brother might shoot you. Blood is thick, but the bullshit thinned it out. You can catch me in the hood, but I be in and out. Niggas roaming through the town, bitch, I'm down with it. 40 caliber, 40 ounce, bitch, I'm down with it. There's some sharks in the water, don't drown in it. Keep the chopper for the line, all these snakes in it. Niggas roaming through the town, bitch, I'm down with it. 40 caliber, 40 ounce, bitch, I'm down with it. There's some sharks in the water, don't drown in it. Keep the chopper for the line, all these snakes in it.
I'm saying the whole album has that feel.
Yeah.
I like it.
Something still playing?
No, yeah, it was just trickled off. So
Okay.
it's
Yeah, no, the whole thing, like the end of that song was for the syrup sippers. For
the syrup sippers. Not that promoted or anything, but
for what I can call the knots in a sense.
for the ones that are still awake after the end of that one.
Motherfuckers who like to nod off.
For whoever's still awake at the end of the intro.
Man, my boy Cello. Cello, what's up, bro? I've been in Stockton for damn near a week, bro. Where you be? But I understand from what our friend told me is that I'm not too far from you actually either.
Just up the freeway. So you guys got Kuzzn Bank here and Looking Glass with me. That was just off his new album. That was the intro.
That was no, that wasn't. That was the intro was the one we played at the beginning. That was called Down With It, and that was some. This is how we made the project. This is how we made the project. We took 5 beats originally, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the hook for Faded because I had came up with the hook for Faded, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the hook for From. It's called FRM. It's basically talking about where we're from.
Oh, you guys use short.
So, yeah.
That's Cash's idea.
Yeah. Actually, it was. it actually was. That's how he titled it. So the way he titled it, I thought it was dope, so I just kept it like that. But then after that, I gave Cash 2 beats. I said, yo, do 2 hooks to this. And then I gave P one of the beats and said, do a hook to this and do a verse to this. And then I had an idea where I had my boy the H from Game Type. They're from Vallejo, and he's actually like they're
from back in the day, weren't they?
No, they're youngsters.
I've heard the name before.
Youngsters. They're younger than me, but they're not like little kids or nothing. You know what I mean? But
you shouldn't say that.
They so I hit him up. He came into the hook. Man, that's gonna be the actual video we shoot Friday. Is with the H, and that dude's dope, man. I've known him for a while, like before you start really making music or around when he was still like he was just messing around. But them dudes came a long way, man. If you ain't heard of them, Game Type, man. It's spelled one word. They're out of Vallejo. The H. They're all on Thizzler. They're doing the thing, man. So.
Thiz Entertainment.
Nah, not Thiz. No. They were. They did have a deal with Thiz at one point, and they kind of. I ain't gonna speak on their business, but anymore, you know what I mean?
Things happen.
Yeah,
things happen.
They doing their thing.
So what's up with the shows? You got shows coming up?
I do. My boy DJ So Fresh has me booked for something next month in Napa. And
Napa? They get live in Napa?
Bro.
I'm just
wine country.
Yeah, but I mean I know Catalina Wine Mixer gets a little
fucking Catalina Wine Mixer.
All right, but
no, they definitely Napa's fun, man. If you do it right, and I know that some of the like one boy Blake from Napa actually gets some stuff popping, dude, and so I know that there's definitely an avenue out there in that. And I have a cool little, every time I go out to Napa, my brother was living out there, and my nephew's out there and that, and his, lady, Maria, my sister-in-law, stuff Maria, and my young bulls, my nephew, one of them just actually went to college in Texas and shit, Little Tony, man, he's a big.
Hey, you gotta get out of state, man. I told my daughter because her school's paid for, from Purple Hearts, and I told her, I said she go to any state school for free, and I was like, good, you're going 4 years out of California.
Right.
I don't care where.
He's out there actually in a dorm room and all that stuff, man.
That's what I told her. I said, hey, out of California. I don't care where you go, 4 years out of California, and you come back.
When he told me at first, I was like, you really gonna do it? And I was talking to his pops and shit, man. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. There ain't shit out here, man. That's why I moved to Vegas for 2.5 years, man. It's an opportunity out there.
The thing is here will always be here. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I took off. I got to see a lot of stuff. I enjoyed it. I always wanted to come back, and that just kind of let me know this is where I wanted to be. You know what I mean?
What was the dopest place you probably stayed? I'd say live, but stay the longest.
I can't call it.
What's the dopest place you've been for over 2 months?
For over 2 months?
Over 2 months.
I can't. Let's just put it this way, like,
because you could be living somewhere for a month technically.
Oh yeah, I mean, I probably should have an Iraqi driver's license, honestly, but it's hard to call. Like where I got to do some of the most awesome stuff, Iraq.
Yeah, you was attacking people that look like me right now, huh?
You would have been a target. You would have been what we call the MAM, military agent.
God, you ain't shit.
But you would have got the extra attention. But but I mean, we got to do some stuff, and that's why I went to that. A lot of people were like, "You're so smart. Why'd you go? Such a simple job being a tanker."
Good travel, man.
But I'm like, if I wanted to go be in a warehouse, or if I wanted to go ship stuff, I'll go to college. I'll go work for UPS.
And then you would have been stuck in Stockton for however long.
But I would have been papered up. I wouldn't have. I still would have been a little more mobile.
Here's a question for everybody, because I always have this argument with people, like, you know what I mean? Everybody thinks that the general way of living, you gotta have the white picket fence, the family, and this. I get there. Not to knock that. I mean, maybe I will someday too. But my thing is, if you die, I know a lot of cats who ain't never left the Bay Area. Like a lot of cats. I actually went on, the road with.
Bro, I've taken guys.
And that was the first time they left the state of California.
Yeah, I've taken guys to see the ocean for the first time at like 30 plus years old.
I have too.
And we're less than an hour away from it. An hour and a half away from it.
No, because if you're in the Bay Area, motherfuckers, they'll go to Stinson, but most people are going to go to fucking Berryessa.
Yeah, no,
they will go to Berryessa. Like, okay, the Berryessa's water just failed up after the big.
I'm saying these cats is only right out of town was on county buses. You know what I mean? Like, so
shit.
there's something to be said. But you know what? The more I seen of the world, the more I realized that people are different. I mean, they do shit their own way. You know what I mean? And that's what later helped me with my sociology degree, because it was like I experienced it. I seen that over there it's okay, it's normal. Over here we look at it like what? Yeah. But they look at a lot of stuff we do the same way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it's different cultures, man.
Yeah.
Different cultures, different vultures, man.
Hey, it still gets it done.
You still got the same assholes, and you still got the same good people, you know? But, man, that's something I always tell people, man. Don't limit your life to just one area. Like, if you get a chance, man, if you got no kids, you're not in a relationship, go bust a move, man. Go live somewhere else. Go visit somewhere else. My boy Malcolm, man, this fool is younger than, I think he's a little bit younger than me, but this fool, done been to China, done been here, done been, like, he's done been to different countries, Prague.
I'm saying, hey, look at old people, man. What do they do as they get older? They tend to start downsizing. They start getting RVs and doing some nutty stuff, right? Going and seeing stuff.
Right. Dude, man, give me
people waste time accumulating crap and waste their life struggling trying to maintain crap, and then don't see nothing. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? They're just struggling to maintain stuff they don't need.
This motherfuckers will sit back and accumulate credit debt, but not, credit debt, and it never amounts to that. Like you did bullshit to get there. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna get yourself into credit debt, go to fucking Florida or Hawaii.
Yeah, do something.
Yeah, go to Barcelona. Go to Barcelona and fucking and fuck your credit up.
Well, see, and that's the thing that a lot of people.
You know what I mean? Like, just
considering I got a lot of vets that watch our show, a lot of people need to take advantage of their benefits. I can take my daughter whenever I want, go down to Travis and jump on a flight and go somewhere for free, both of us. You know what I mean? And just go see something.
Instead of complain about shit.
You know what I mean? And just get out of here. You know what I mean? All we need is a couple days to leeway, so that way we ain't got nowhere to be, and we're out. You know what I mean? But any retired vet can do that. Right. But a lot of guys don't know it. They don't know how. They're too whatever.
They know. You know what? My experience about to piss people off saying this. But they want someone to fucking show them the way, man.
Well, yeah, because they're used to being told what to do.
It's almost like a
you don't think in the military
mindset.
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is. And you don't think, and you don't get rewarded for thinking. You know what I mean? You think, and it's kind of like, why are you thinking?
Right.
We didn't tell you to think.
Right. But
and
but at the same time, you're a fucking adult, man.
Yeah, but they tell you what to wear, where to be, when to be there, and what they're doing is they're conditioning you to think the way that they want you to think, so that way when you're in charge of people, you reproduce their will. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're getting what they need to get done. You're thinking the way they want you to.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean? And a lot of the stuff that you go into, you got to think about, would you want to raid a country with kids from your block at 17, 18 years old? That's what's fighting our wars, 18, 19-year-olds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they need something, you know what I mean? And usually it's just a straight, strict, hard discipline that just learning to shut up and, follow suit. Yeah. Because a good leader can follow, and that's one of the hardest things to learn. And that's why I laugh when all these people are like, oh, I couldn't have people yelling in my face. Well, I'll get in there and whisper and scare you even more. You know what I mean?
Like, for real,
I don't have to yell.
Silence speaks volumes.
But it's like, it's just that ignorance that you got to get out of people. You know what I mean? And that's really the only way is a complete shock, a culture shock.
I just don't like the whole blame it on the liquor attitude.
I don't like to blame it on anything.
That's my whole point.
Own your shit and either change it or just know that you're shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's all there's to it.
It's like, hey, man, like, if you don't know, dude, it's 2017. If you don't know how to lead your way to the water and you've never search barred or used Google before, they're not trying. They're not trying. This isn't 90s. This ain't the 90s no more where you got it, where we don't even use phone books anymore.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people, they forget to enjoy stuff because they're too busy on their phone trying to post it or log it or whatever. Right. And that's what's funny to me is you're real bad about like advertising yourself like I am. You're on Facebook a lot, but you're not. You're like trolling people and just talking shit. Like you're messing around. Like
that's me though. Like for me, like you always hear like especially as artists and I see a lot of people talk about it. Like when you talk to like execs, they're telling you need to have that almost ghost appearance to people who fuck with you.
Yeah, you got to maintain this era of mystery.
Distance, you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck that, man. If it's funny, I'm going to react. Or I'm going to talk my shit. Like, you know what I mean?
I think that's more towards just your personal stuff. Like, I get a lot of times people always tell me that they know me because they see me on here and they, they know me so well.
I'm like, you don't know me for shit.
And I'm like, so tell me about myself. You know what I mean? Don't tell me what I've done. You know what I mean? Don't tell me what you can Google.
Yeah.
You know, tell about myself.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't let much out. You know what I mean? But people don't catch on to that.
Right.
So it's like,
I don't know. It's like I said, man. It's easy as shit nowadays. If you don't know what to do with your life, Google that motherfucker.
Google your life.
Google your life.
Google your life.
For real.
Google
like,
help me. This man is pouring more slit malt liquor.
Hell yeah.
In...
If you ain't doing shit, man, travel, man. You ain't got kids, travel. You know, go do other shit, man. Go experience life. But you sitting there, what's that shit called? Cabin fever?
Well, yeah, cabin fever. Well, but you know what?
Fever.
The longer you stay isolated, the scarier it gets to come back out. People start to forget. Things change a little bit, and then when they come back out of hiding, it's like, nope. They're like Tank. Nope.
Yeah,
Going right back in, running back in. Big scary world.
I ain't going out there whatsoever. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just wish people would look at shit a little bit. Well, too many pessimistics.
Well,
I can't.
I mean, pragmatics are just as bad, but it's like you gotta. That's why I started the shows, was that to get people to. There isn't much I haven't been through or done in a short period of time already, and I haven't met anybody I haven't been able to get on a level with to communicate with. You know what I mean?
Right.
And there's not an excuse you're gonna give me as to why you can't do something,
right,
or you know what I mean? Like,
no,
so, and I'm not saying I can do it, you can't tell. I'm just saying you need to. Like, it's not a matter of if it's you need to.
My favorite reference always is they say, "Look at the cup half full, not half empty." I'm like, fuck that. If it's midway, I'm gonna find a fucking water source and fill that motherfucker up. Like,
see me, I'm thinking about selling the water and taking the cup and playing some music and then panhandling later with it. And you know what I mean? I got 9 different uses for that cup, so I'm just happy.
Right.
But that's people. They're taking what people are giving them and staying in that box. They're saying, okay, so I either have a half empty glass or I have a half full glass. They can't look at it for themselves and say, well, what is this I got? Yeah. And that's what people need to do. They need to look in and just say, what is it I got? Yeah, what am I working with? What do I need to correct?
They're too focused on taking a drink before they think about what their next move is.
And
then you're really less than half empty.
And they're too busy on being in everybody else's head. They're worried about, what does somebody else think? What is somebody else worried about? Like, you can never actually know that. So what does it matter? And it's not affecting your life. What does it matter?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like.
So the message of this all is Google your life.
Google your life.
Fucking life.
Pause.
Google your fucking life, B. Make sure you know what you want to do. You know.
He said he enjoyed Richmond, VA. He lived there for about 4 years. You should go back there.
Virginia. I've never been to Virginia. Is that how you say it?
Me neither.
Virginia?
I say it's where cousins live, but
Right. I think my favorite place to go is Colorado.
I went through there. I still want to visit. They got some dope little bed and bud breakfasts or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't been yet. I went that one time with Jeff and
drove back.
Pushed straight through. Yeah, I just remember being really cold, and then it really wasn't because the snow went away. It just disappeared.
Yeah, I got to experience a lot of times.
And it was a lot of it.
Different shows, and then I went out there when I was a teenager. I was a troubled youth. And then I went to go, and my dad was.
But how much did going on the road help you with all that? With all your troubled youths isms?
I mean, going on shit. Just traveling, period, is like the best way to figure out who the fuck you are.
Yeah. I mean, it puts you in situations that you wouldn't be in. It opens your eyes to that there's more than just your neighborhood and people that look like you or whatever. You know what I mean? Us from California, we don't really have that so much because we're diverse. We're way diverse over here. When you go back east, it's
way different.
We couldn't talk. You know what I mean? Like, why are you talking to him?
Right. My homie said he lived in Seattle. Washington, I'm sorry, love it out there. And I've been to Seattle a couple times, and I like it.
It's nice to visit, but I can see how you could get suicidal in that place.
Oh, dude!
I was there in June, and I think it didn't rain one day.
When I visited Seattle, I understood where the whole grunge movement, why it was the way it was. Like, I got it. Like, I was like, damn, this Nirvana makes sense. Cobain makes sense now. It all made sense.
Hey, you get started to tell time sometimes. That's why people laugh at me. They're like, oh, you still got your stuff military time? I'm like, because you don't know what it's like to wake up and not know if that meant 6 in the morning or 6 at night.
Bro, that's where I caught that. That was the first time on the road. I was out there like fucking Led Zeppelin, dude. We fucked our room up, man. We were smoking it out. I was young, man. We was like, we went out there deep, too.
When I went with
deep as fuck, man. And you had the same situation.
yeah, when I went with Jeff to Boston, the first thing I did when I got off the plane was light up. I went straight up to the room, lit up, and I started rolling. And one of the other vets there, he was like, "Man, I wish I could brought some." He's from San Diego. He was like, "But I was just scared or whatever," and I was like, "I got you." So he came up, we smoked. Right at the last little piece, man.
Oh yeah.
The alarm goes off.
Oh, you didn't
he's-
cover anything or what?
No, I just opened the window.
Man, if you guys know, Gonzo has no kind of fucking.
I don't care.
He was in Arizona and this fool sparking up in front of Denny, in front of fucking Target, in front of where
I'm a sociopath.
the hotel, man. Police pulled up. I dipped. I was gone. Man. But no, Seattle, man. We was out there and we had a nice fucking room, and some of us were up in there smoking. I was walking through the mall drinking Hennessy and shit. I was fucking stupid.
That's why you can't take you out there.
I was hella dumb, man. It was like I was young though back then.
But you know what though? That's what made you realize it wasn't cool.
Yeah,
Because back here they're still doing it. So you're still
I had
doing
the
it.
fucking time of my life. I'm walking down Pike's Place with fucking him and all this. Like I'm young. And this is my first time in Seattle, so I'm like, and I'm getting paid to be out here. You know, I'm doing the show, so it's like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking wild the fuck out.
But see, and that's what bothers me because you know what? Like with the thing when that happened in Boston, when it went off, the other dude looks at me. He's like, "What do I do?" I just threw my bag and I was like, "Well, you were never here." And he just took off. He was like, "Okay," and he just bolted.
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh," and I just sat there and I called the desk, tried to handle it. This old Boston dude comes up and he's like smoking a cigarette and he just laughs. He's like, "I'd put another alarm up, but you could just blow through another one." He was like, "This needs air out for a day."
He really punked out.
Oh, so he saved me.
Oh no, so we was flying to Texas or Oregon. Texas or Oregon. It was one of the two. I don't know, but there, I used to be on Redcon One Music Group, and there was an artist who was there at the same time. And I'm not gonna say his name because he's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He's a bitch. He's a bitch ass motherfucker, punk sucker, whatever. Anyway, we get on a plane, and we're about to get on the plane together. We and him got the same flight together, and I'm like, yo, just so you know, I got like 7 grams of shatter in my bag. It's like an ounce of, blowing out the hood. We was for sure going to Texas because I met up with Hobbs and shit.
And that's what
I met up with Hobbs. And the whole, he's like, "Bro, you're gonna get me in trouble." I was like, "Bro, that's in the check-in bag." Stop. And he's getting all twitchy and nervous.
I won't put him in
He started
check-in.
looking like fucking like what's his name, Tyrone.
Yeah.
Kind of like, like he started looking. I was like, "Bro, you finna get us in trouble and shit." You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, just fucking. I'm walking around not giving a fuck. You know me. Anybody know I hate getting on the plane. I get bad anxiety. I gotta drink a lot so I can just be knocked the fuck out. I don't like pills, so don't suggest that either. But this motherfucker was so spooked. We're on the plane the whole time. He's sitting there down there, sweat bullets like this boy. And then he's on the phone. This motherfucker's gonna get me in trouble. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. What are you doing?
Are you calling TSA right now? Or
I'm like, you supposed to be an older K. Like
He's got me hostage.
And now you all like, bitch, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, yeah, but they got a gun on me. And even if it did get caught, it was on me. Now I'm talking about shit. I probably.
Hey, ever one time I was getting on a
plane. We all
plane.
did some illegal shit in our life.
One time I was getting on a plane and I had probably a zipper or two on me, and there was this old lady in front of me, like old lady in front of me, and my bag goes through, and like I said, I won't. It's on me. I ain't checking it. You're either taking it from me or you're not. Like that's all there's to it. And I go through. My bag goes through, and the lady walks through, and at the same time I hear. They grab her. Right. Like they just snatch her up, just take her over there real quick.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm like watching, like, man, I hope she didn't get snatched from my bag. And it's in a military style bag, like you can tell it's mine.
Victim of
So they pulled a little flour bag out, and I'm like, that ain't mine. It was over a water bottle.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, they
was it too big?
just almost no, you can't have a water bottle on flights no more.
What?
Because that's the fluid. They think it's gonna be a bomb, and boom.
But
so. I'm like, they almost Erlachered her over a water bottle. You know what I mean? Like, I got 2 zips getting ready to go through. You know what I mean? I'm like,
so after they sacked him, right?
They mushed her face. You want to drink water? You want to be hydrated? You think this is August?
Oh, fuck.
But it was all good though. It was funny though, man. Because that's probably the one time I was like, yeah, this might be the time. But no.
Yeah, man. I just want to say sorry to Soldier Heart Jeff Barrelero because I was a nuisance when I was younger.
He said, I now realize.
I now realize it, man. But hey, we had fun.
Yeah.
You know, I had a lot of fun, and I know he did too.
That's always been my biggest thing. I'm gonna have fun. I don't care
Yeah,
what
I'm
I'm
fun.
doing.
Hey,
I'm having fun.
If I gotta have fun at the expense of your fucking
True story.
your misery while I'm on the road and I'm having fun, dude, fuck you, dude. You're a piece of shit.
Hey,
for acting
true
like
story.
that. And that ain't to Jeff, because like Soldier Heart would have a lot of fun when we be on the road.
When my boys took me down to the brig because they had to transport me, my own guys did. When they took me down to the brig, I was like, I got this. I jumped out and I hit the little buzzer to buzz in, and they were like, yeah. I said, yep, Gonzo's here. Got a 6-month reservation. They were like, oh, funny guy. Huh?
Oh.
Came in. They're like, go take a picture or whatever. I'm smiling. They're like, why are you smiling? I said, "'Cause you taking my picture." And they're like, nobody smiles. I was like, nobody got 6 months either. I was like, I'm smiling.
Yeah.
They took it like 6 times until I just kept smiling, and they finally just left it.
It's like I got off the fucking hook a little bit.
Yeah, they're like, this is gonna piss me. I was facing 45 years.
Yeah.
Going in 6 months, I was like, I'll take this every day to the door. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. What's the worst you can do? Give me fucking 45 years.
Right? I'm like, I was like,
this shit's fucking
6 months. I was like, I'll do that. I did 3 times that in one deployment without leaving.
Dude.
And they was really trying to kill me there.
I could, yeah.
6 months in the brig was like
their fucking job. They get killed. They were getting something. They were getting fucking 17 wives and.
Oh, see, and I don't understand that. I don't want 70-some versions. That's a lot of lessons.
Yeah.
I mean, 50-50, 40-30 split, can I get? You know what I mean? Can I get a couple freaks to teach the version? You know what I mean? Like, man, see, that's another reason I couldn't get down
So it's like, I'll let you kill me if you let me get half your version.
Just save some for me, and then I'll give you some of mine when I get there, and then you just have some used ones for me, and then we go ahead and trade them up.
Fuck, man.
All right, that's our time. Hey, let's go. We'll take it out with one of your joints. We've played most of them. Let's see.
Play this one. Hold on.
Nope, I ain't playing nothing.
We're gonna play.
I ain't playing nothing you want.
Play What It Do.
Make you do what it do.
It's called. It should say What It Do. What It Do is actually that's the one P did the hook for, did a verse for. And if you want to hear the album in its entirety. What's next month? September, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, September 8th, man. Spotify, iTunes, Pandora soon. Of course, anybody knows about the music. It takes a while for Pandora to get on it. You got to submit it. But
and he on his time.
Amazon, Xbox Live, all that good stuff. Your local porn shop, your local sex store, your local pot shop, your local liquor store.
And I appreciate the support, y'all. See you guys next time. We're gonna go out to his joint. What it do?
YP on the beat. And a cool brother nut, make the boss moves. Go for the low, nigga, what it do?